however you want. Alright, so, please. So we've got 2 songs here, but let me get you, I think this is bro step, because that's really what we want. It's not, but, yeah, no it is, yeah. But I think that can work quite well. So the problem is that we've got no drums in the beginning, right? And normally I like to start with drums so that I can sort of help you keep it in time.
Mm-hmm.
Oh, wow. Even the grid's off. No, that's going to be too difficult. Don't worry. Let me get you 2 songs. Do you know Nasty?
Yep.
Good. So this one's got a snare. That's going to help you stay in time. Let's, injure them. I think that might be drum and bass. Let me change sort by not BPM by key. I can be a freak. I can Juju man. Oh, surely.
Juju.
Hey, you know that one? Yeah. Okay, cool. So both of these are at 145. Go ahead. Play it all. It's all playing out loud now. Yeah. Show me what you remember, please. Nice. It's not on the grid. You got to use your ears, I'm afraid. You're doing it quickly, which is good. You got some snares to work with. Let me move that back. Maybe wait for the snares to come back. It's going to come back in a bit. Alright.
I think I might need to run this one back.
Yep, go ahead. If you hold the search bar, go all the way back.
Cool.
There we go. Alright, so the left side's playing, so now try to work the right one in instead. Feel the groove, and Q. Good. And then whenever you're ready, press play. Good. Do it on the kick. Now. And then play it there. So that is where... Oops, sorry. So, I mean, right there...
Yeah.
Is where the next phrase starts. Mm-hmm. So this is probably like 16 or 32 bars. Then it's again 16, 32 bars, then it's the drop. This one has just got that amount. Yeah. So if you started it right there, that's the perfect time to start it. Cool. So, I mean, just to add a little layer to the difficulty, see if you can start it perfectly there. If you start it before, that's fine. We'll just loop it. But see if you can start it perfectly there at the latest. So that's Q. Good. And listen to how it goes with sound. Good. Perfect. Good timing. Get ready. Perfect. Now, the snares are slightly out. All you've got to do now is bring them together. I think you went past it.
Yeah.
Yep, bring it back. Probably around there. We can have a look. Look at that. Okay, we could go there. But That's pretty damn close, right? And we've got both songs playing right now. Obviously, they don't go the best together, but that's decent. All right, let's try it one more time because I think both concepts are quite important. And because I am, this is so weird, but because I'm nice, I'm going to. Where is it? Oh, fuck it. I was going to move this, but it looks like if I go like that, yeah, it's not going to happen. It needs to be that one. How do I make this master? Does that change it? Nope. Yeah, I'm afraid don't know how to do it, but that's okay because it just forces you to learn without the grid. But I'll teach you how to do and assign everything to grids. Not every deck enables you to assign it to grid. Normally you do it on the computer on Rekordbox beforehand. Yeah. All right, give it a go. All right.
You want the keys not set up?
There you go. Oh, listen to the snares. So, unfortunately, you had it already right.
I thought so. I was second guessing myself. Yeah.
Yeah, you had it. You had it perfect. You had it perfect. All right, give it another go. Go ahead. Yeah, no, you had it perfect, and then you moved it out, and then when the snare from this song went away, it made it even more difficult. Yeah. Nice. Good. Get that rhythm going. Nice. I would say it's good.
Yep.
And look, you can even see, I mean that snare's a bit, but you can see the snares are lined up perfectly. If you wanted to check it, but you can hear already that it sounds perfect. And then when the drop hits, you can flick between them if you want. See, have some fun with it. Go ahead. Show me what you got. Nice. All right. One moment. So, that is sounding pretty juicy. One little rule, and I'm going to keep going over these rules so you don't need to remember everything, but this song has vocals on it, right? So if we remove it, it sounds weird, but instead, if you just remove the bass, you can have this one playing and use that as the bass. So instead of moving this one down, we're just bringing that bass in. Obviously, they're not in sync right now, but that's the idea. Now, I mean, genuinely, really impressive. We've not had to move the BPM or anything, and I mean, that'll take time anyway. But right off the bat, it looks like you're quite comfortable with it again. Now, I want you to bring this in earlier and then start looping it. So let me show you what looping is.
Okay.
So you can press in, you don't have to. If it's at the beginning, you don't have to. Just press play. Now, right now I've got quantize on, which means it will always do it perfectly to as close to perfect, right? Even though it's out of the grid, it's still looping perfectly. So right now it's looping, which means if I had this one going, and then I went, right, so that's out, I bring it in, out there, And then after 8 bars or so, there. Oh, and that was too short. Oh, I fucked it a bit. There we go. There we go. And so now, it's looping. Whatever I want, I can take it out of the loop. And this is going to have a little bit of breathing room. That's okay, I can turn that down. And let this song breathe first. And then you can do the chops, right? So this song, people who listen to that drop, they're getting a flavour of what's to come. And then you, if you want, you can start doing the chops. The drop's about to come, so get ready for the chops. Ooh. Nice, there it is. Nice. Nice. And I would say keep that down because this has moved on to its next phrase. So then you'd let it. Try not to, when moving these dials, try not to have it over, especially the bass, because then you're going to start getting clipping. It's going to sound terrible in the sound system. The highs, no one wants it to be like to. The mids, you absolutely can do in the right time. So if there was vocals on a track, for example, and they were a bit quiet, you can turn the mids up when you're doing transitions and stuff. Generally, they've already got the mix down to perfect, so if the song's playing on its own, you don't want to touch these dials turning anything up, but you can always turn shit down if you want to make the next thing more powerful.
Give more impact.
Well, that's exactly it. So, when DJing, all of this shit that we're practicing out loud, that's happening in your ears. Yeah? And so you only bring it in when it is time. So, King Kong, you know that song, yeah? But there's no drums. That's the fucking problem, man. King Money is good, but no drums. Last time. What a fucking song. I bet it's got no drums, though. I mean, it's got hi-hats. You can fuck with hi-hats. It'll make it a little more difficult. But look, realistically, this is what dubstep looks like, right? It doesn't start with drums. So you might need to just fucking play with it. Yeah? Alright, so let's... Magic Trick, go on then. Let's do Magic Trick, because that's always going to have drums, because fucking Borgor, he's got some rapping going on. Is that Borgor? I would assume it is. Yeah, it is. Alright, so... Do you know Let's Do It?
Yep.
Yeah, Funk Case, and then, we've got Borgor on the other side, I think. And both of them are to the grid. This one doesn't even have anything until there. That's not a drop, that's just where the vocals come in. I brought them both to the same beats per minute. Now, right now, I mean, I know we've only gone through it like 5 minutes. I would like for you to try doing it with headphones now, okay? So, when you're DJing, the way it works is you're syncing up the audio from your headphones to what you're hearing. Yeah? So, you're not going to be hearing it perfectly at the right time. Yeah? Because if the speakers are facing away, there's going to be a delay. Normally you'll have a speaker facing towards you as booth speakers, but you've got, these are dials for the headphones, you can have them both coming out of the same ear, so that you can sync it up in that ear. So you've got to focus all your attention away from the ear that's listening to the crowd, but making sure that you're not losing your phrasing. And then this ear, you're listening to the songs to merge them together, yeah? So you only need one ear, and only one ear works on these headphones anyway.
Which ear is it?
It's the right ear.
The right ear, okay.
So yeah, just have one ear on, one ear off. And both of these faders are down. When you want them in, you turn them up.
Okay.
Give it a go. All yours.
All right.
And I know you haven't practiced with looping, but feel free to practice with looping. It's okay to make mistakes. We've got time, and I can help. Out.
Oh, and then that's done. Right.
Yep.
Yeah, and then that's.
Alright, so let's stop it there. So there was a few problems. I feel like you're not quite sure what you should be doing. Am I right in saying that?
Yeah. No,
that's fair enough. Okay, so I mean, the thing about DJing is that there's like a million different ways of doing it, so you can kind of do whatever you want. But if you don't know what you're trying to do, there's no fucking point, right? So that's on me. So what I want you to do is, this is as zoomed out as we can go. So we're going to have this one playing, and I just realised we didn't cue anything in your headphones, so you couldn't hear anything in your headphones. Gotcha. Yeah, well that'll do it. That'll be the problem. All right, so if I press this, now you can hear it. I mean, it's going to be really quiet because there's pretty much no audio, but I mean, there you can hear it.
Yeah,
right?
I can hear it now. Yeah.
But I think that looks like it's just hi-hats and maybe like rim shots. Yeah.
There's not much going on there.
You could even start it there. You don't need to start it there. Yeah. So you press in, and then bang, wait for it, and then maybe now. Doesn't matter. And now it's looping, and now you can use that time to bring it in time, in sync. No one else can hear this, right? I'm going to assume that it's in sync just because of the grid. And then you could, if you want, bring it in. Make sure the bass is down. And I can see that this phrase ends there, this phrase starts there. So it's a good time. And then you can take off your headphones, because you know it's in sync. So now you're listening to what everyone else is hearing. And then whatever transition you want. Maybe not that one, right? Because that goes into something soft as baby shit, right? Okay, so what I think might be the best thing for you to practice is bringing it to here, yeah? And then starting the loop, not even pressing Q, because once you press Q, oh no, it keeps it there, good, okay. So you can press Q as soon as you press play, wait for it. So I can hear now that it's out loud that it doesn't actually start there. It starts there. This is like a breakdown into it. That's why it was off. So right there, and you'd know that when you're listening to the headphones, yeah? So now, whilst it's playing, right here, bam. This is in the headphones, imagine. And so I'm like, okay, cool, sync this up. Probably around there. Make sure the bass is down, because we don't want to have basses clashing. Even though this part, there's not much bass, and you can tell because there's not dark parts, right? But right there, it's probably synced up, so you can bring it up now, if you wanted to. And then both are playing at the same time. And then this is where you would take it out of your headphones by pressing 2, so this allows this deck to play, this allows that deck to play. And I can see there's a bit there, so maybe I'd go down. Turn the bass up. Again, like I say, there's a million different ways. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
So I would like for you to, maybe put the headphones down, just play it out loud so that I can hear any issues, because maybe we're not ready for the headphones yet. Although, I think once I teach you when to bring songs in, because realistically you're going from drop to drop to drop to drop when DJing. So just give it a go.
All right.
And go ahead. Nice. Smart to bring the fader down. Good, yeah, get to where you want it to be. And you can turn this dial to zoom in and out, yeah?
I kick it so high up in the sky, you need a parachute. Bet 100 mil on the grind, bet I never lose. I just blew by 3,500 on a parachute that I don't even like. I just bought them for
Now you can't hear it because it's down. The fade is down. There we go. Good. And when you're happy with it, just press out after 8 bars or 4 bars or some sort of multiple of 2. So that one wasn't the best, so you're going to just press exit. The reason that one wasn't good because it was too short, yeah? Oh, that one wasn't good either because that wasn't, it wasn't 8? Hang on, was it? Yeah, fuck it. It was, yeah. Good work. Alright, yeah, go ahead. So it stopped though, so that doesn't help us. The reason it stopped, so I'm going to take it off, is because you were doing it with Q instead of play.
Right, okay.
Yeah, but if you did do Q and you were like, okay, this is perfectly timed, right? Say you was there and you're like, okay, this is actually perfectly timed, you can press play and it transfers it.
Okay,
yeah?
got you.
Alright, give it a go. So there would have been a good time to loop it. The reason being, you want to. I did it just before the drop because you want to make sure that these are in sync with this in terms of phrases. Like I say, because every song it goes 16 bars to 16 bars to 16 bars, or 32 bars to 32 bars, or to 32 bars, or maybe sometimes it goes from 16 bars to 32 bars, stuff like that, right? But it's always in that sort of thing. So you want to make sure the phrase here is in sync with the phrase there, if you're going to loop, and then that just allows everything to go nice and smooth. So, with that in mind, give it a go again.
Alright.
Please. So you're going to need to move the playhead to the beginning, to the line, yeah? Or like where the phrase starts. Yeah, it's there, it's there. Roughly is fine. Nice. Good. Perfect. Ooh. Okay, that's fine. Alright, try again. So it doesn't need to be that long.
Yeah.
Because that might have been too long.
Yeah.
But give it a go. Okay, so you forgot to loop again.
Yeah.
Yep. Okay. So you don't want to wait too long. The reason is right there. It's 16 bars. That's 16 bars. Then it drops. Yeah. Whereas if we look back here, back, you can see he is rapping for that same amount of time as that. Yeah. And then there's a 32 bar build, which coincidentally in the song there is a 16 bar build here and a 16 bar build here. So if you did start it perfectly there, it 100% would sync up. In fact, if you started both songs right at the beginning, they would perfectly sync up at the drop, right? Because it is formatted as 16, 32, 16, drop. Yeah? Okay. And quite a few dubstep songs are like that, but not all of them. You know, I would say like 50%, which isn't that much. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
So understanding the phrasing is good, but this is at least going to help allow you to learn in an easier fashion, yeah? Alright, give it a go again. So I'm going to let you zoom in and zoom out. You're moving it back, which is perfect, which is really good. Good. Okay, stop right there. You took too long again.
Yeah.
So the reason I know that you took too long is, I mean, it did the whole 32,
Yeah.
and then you were about to do another
Yeah.
32, and then by the time it would have dropped, it would have been not a good time to do it. So maybe try. So you don't need to go as long as you're going, but you don't need to go super short either. So say it was like this. You could do 2 bars. You could do 4, 8, anything like that. I would say up to 32. 32 is definitely 2 max. 16 is probably perfect, but 8 and 4 and that works as well. Cool. And I can do it right there. Yeah? So that's not long. But yeah, it's enough because it's got enough drums for me to be able to sync it up. And then whenever I'm ready, the bar just started there, so I can just take it out of the loop. So I know that, I mean, this isn't going to link perfectly, but that's okay, because as soon as the drop happens, I can just loop it again. In, out. And then whenever I'm ready, whenever I feel like it, I take it out of the loop, right? So I can see that's where a good area is, and then I wait. And now it's started again, and I can take it out of the loop just there because I know that it started again. And then this should, in theory, loop up perfectly for that little bassy part. And then I can take this bass out. There are lots of different transitions. Right now we're just doing transitions of taking away the bass. Go on, let's treat ourselves to the drop. That's all we're getting. Alright, so you want to give it a go again, yeah?
Alright.
So, I mean, there's a million and one different transitions. We'll go through it later. We've got filters, noise, we've got so many effects, and this is just this deck. You know what I mean? Most of these kinds, especially the ones in clubs, they're going to have everything you see here and more.
Yeah.
Yeah? So it's worth knowing these, but also the real fundamentals is really what we need to know anyway. Alright, give it a go. And if there's anything that you're not sure of or you're stuck on, you just let me know, yeah? Good. What are you looking for? Yeah, it's there, yeah? Yeah. But you're also welcome to play it out loud, right? So right now we're doing practice.
Yep.
If it was on the headphones, you would play just that song on its own, out loud, so that you could know where it is.
Oh fuck, I did it again.
Give it a go again. Whenever you think it's alright, good time to start, you could just turn it into the play button, yeah? So, there would have been a good time to out, but that's fine. See if you can transition. Actually, I know for a fact it's not going to work.
It's not going to work.
No, it's not. But go on, do it anyway in time.
Oh, I'm watching it now.
It's alright. Keep it going, trust the process. I'd say take this out of loop now, because you wanna let this play. And then see what happens. You can turn this bass down. And that'll work. Because you can see this is fat, that means that would be bass. And then the right side's about to drop now, so get ready to take this one out. God, you can hear this is old sound design because the highs are so gone.
For sure.
Yeah. If you want a little tip that I do for dubstep is because obviously the sound 10 years ago is so different to the sound today. If you just turn the highs up, then it allows you to transition from previous songs. From other sort of eras a little easier. Obviously, it's still going to be a bit different.
That's good to know, though.
But I don't know anyone else that does that. But as long as it sounds good to your ears, it'll sound good to the crowd's ears. Mm-hmm. And then the more you do it, the more your ears will pick up on like, oh, that. Because when you're in the crowd and you hear it go from like that to that, you're like, oh, it's maybe
flashy.
That's it, exactly. But if you as soon as you notice it, you can turn it up until you're thinking, okay, that's perfect. That sounds right. Yeah. Roscoe you're going to be doing a lot of shit with
Yeah.
that, with fucking Roscoe songs,
Sure.
honestly. Fucking Roscoe, man. If you, fucking Roscoe, man. Genuinely, because, back in the day, he was, and then
Oh,
now.
it sounds
yeah.
so different. Yeah.
Yeah. Anyway, alright, give it a go. Give it a go again. Go ahead. So I think the main thing that we're practicing right now is looping and taking it out of loop at the right time. And loop it now. Bam. Perfect. That's it. Because it doesn't need to be super long.
Yeah.
That's it. So right now, this is the perfect time. So now you can start syncing it up, right? And it's not even in the headphones. They're hearing this, and you've got the next song perfectly ready. And now you know that this is about 32 bars. You can zoom all the way out, which we've done now, and then you can see like, okay, that's where the drop is. Maybe I bring it in then. And then you can slowly fade it in, tease it. But I know it goes quiet there, so I'm not going to do it there. And then maybe a bit here. You can have it move with it and take it out of the loop, because you know that that's going to be 32 bars, and you want it to be syncing up with that. But again, a million different ways of doing that same thing, yeah?
Yeah.
Alright, so let me get you in with a song that is potentially a little more... Oh, there we go. This one is the exact same structure. Hang on. Zomboy, man, you love to see it. Mind your own business, not yet. Hey, Nexus! Hey, what are the chances, eh? Okay, these two songs simply just do not go together. But they've got... Oh, they don't even. This one's fucking 64. See, that's what I mean. So you can see this one's 64, and then it really just causes you to have to think on the fly when things come in, yeah? So, maybe we practice that, yeah? So, let's... I'm going to put a hot cue there. So whenever you're ready, we're going to start this. We're going to start the song pretty much literally at the drop, and then this next song. This is old school deep bass. It's not old, but it is old school. Yeah, that's a snare. Although the snare doesn't sound like. That's what it sounds like. Yeah. All right. So all you've got to do is try to sync those up.
All right.
Then loop this side, and you can see that's 64 bars. You just make it work with that. Yeah.
Okay.
Remember to use this to zoom in and out. Have both of these up for now. Don't worry about the basses yet, but only have one drop playing at the same time. So if whilst this drop is playing out loud, this one would be down, but just it's in your headphones for now. When this drop hits, this one would be down, but for now it's fine. Yeah.
Okay.
All right. So get started. Play this and try to bring this one in. Yeah.
All right.
And feel free to zoom in. Loop is now over here.
Yep.
And give it a go. Nice. It's alright, retry it, because you did a cue.
Yeah, I did a cue, yeah.
Nice. Perfect. Ah, that wasn't perfectly looped. So exit, good, and then just bring it back to the beginning and start again. So you're going to press play, otherwise it's going to keep playing on its own. There we go. And get ready again. Nice. Might need syncing. Perfect. Oh, that wasn't the right time. You got to go back to the beginning. Nice. Good. You got to go back to the beginning again because you missed that part. So you could do it there, that would mean you'd have to loop it there. You see what I mean?
Yeah.
Yeah. So now you've got to start again because you missed that loop area. Yeah. But does that make sense?
Yeah, it makes sense. Yeah,
okay,
yeah.
Cool. Keep practicing, man. Good work.
We need some more bro step in the modern era.
Yeah. Why? You think that's more difficult?
I mean, this is not. Oh fuck.
Nice. Get ready to loop. Perfect.
Oh, I didn't hit the play.
Correct.
Yeah.
Alright, back to it.
Back at it. I'm mechanically inept.
Yeah, it's alright, you got this. So right now, go on to play now. Now loop, bang. So you missed it, now you got to go back. Exit the loop. Cool, and go back. I'm just going to bring the song back to the beginning. Alright. Good. So the cue point has now been moved there. You can see that little orange part.
How do I reset the cue point?
Good point. So you just bring it here, press play, or press Q. Yep, there we go.
Okay, cool.
Bam, get ready to loop. Now, that would have been the time to loop. So I think you might have been out by, you were out just by a bit, yeah? Because you did a little rush, yeah? But that was only because you were near the end of the phrase, so you needed to loop there. Nope, you can't do that one because it starts there, yeah? Alright, cool, keep it going. There, good, keep it playing, and then get ready to loop. Never mind, you've got to start again. It's alright, get ready. Start it, good, play. And loop. You missed it? It's okay, go for the next one. And loop here. Bang. And that's it.
Oh, I didn't do the play yet.
Okay. No worries. So, in all honesty, when I do it, to be honest with you, nowadays, I don't even press Q.
You just skip the cue and just go straight for the play. Yeah.
Fucking zone boy. Play. And then whenever I feel like it, out. Okay. And then now it's already in sync, and whenever I'm ready, I just take it out of the loop.
Okay.
There. And now I know that's going to sync out not perfectly because this is 64, whereas that's 32 until the next phrase. But that is how I would do it, yeah? So you can cue, but just know that the one that we want to be keeping is at the beginning of the phrase. Here, bam. That's where it would start, yeah? So I can't start it. I can do it there, that's fine. I can't do it there, that's a snare, right? I can do it here, bam, and I can press play from here. I could do it from there. No, I can't, because that's a snare as well. Get ready? There, I can do it. And then I would need to loop it, that's fine. If I did it from there, that's alright. Oops, fuck it. Right, that's okay, but I would have to loop it by there. Right? So it's all about knowing the timing of when to loop it, yeah? Because it's all about those phrases. Each song, it's like 32 bars, 16 bars. Does that make sense? Do you know what I mean by that?
Yeah.
Alright, fantastic. Alright, give it a go again. Nice. Good. Ooh. Oh no. I think.
Bit long that one.
Yeah, it's not in the phrase. Yeah. All right, give it a go again. Oh, okay. So the reason that one wasn't in the phrase is because that wasn't. So there is 64, but there is 32. Where you see how it gets a little funky there. That would be 32.
Right.
If you started it at the right phrase on this one, so you can hear not now, not now, now, right? and then you could do another one here. Now, if you did that one,
Yeah.
you can't wait 32 bars because it's going to be out. You can't wait 16 bars because it's going to be out, because by the time it gets near the end of the 16 bar, it would have already started the next phrase, and it would be that far in to the next phrase.
Right.
So you would need to have done it a shorter loop, so maybe 4 bars, 8 bars. And that's always a safe one, 4 bars or 8 bars, yeah? Alright, so does that make sense?
Yep.
Yeah? If anything doesn't make sense, please let me know.
Sure.
Alright, give it a go. That's... Remember how to fix it? Q. Press Q. Good. Cool. You're back in. Nope. So when you press Q, all that's doing is setting the new Q point. So if I did it here, that's the new Q point. Every time I press Q, it's going to go back there because I've made that the new Q point. Yeah. So just be aware that, you know, if it's playing and you press Q,
it will reset there.
It's going to reset, exactly. All right. So you might think that you couldn't do it here, but you could. It's just knowing that that area ends there.
Yeah.
Yeah. And then this part repeats this. So if you did start it there, you absolutely can, but you need to loop it by the time it gets there.
Okay.
If you started it there, you need to loop it by the time it gets there.
Okay.
You could, if you started it there, you could loop it by the time it gets there, or there, or there, or there. It could be 1, 2, 4, 8, 16. Fuck it, you could even do 32 with that fucker, yeah? But if it was here in the middle of the phrase, you need to loop it before the end of the phrase. And by before the end of the phrase, I mean perfectly at the end of the phrase, so that it works perfectly, yeah? Alright, give it a go. Go ahead. Nice. That wasn't it.
Oh.
So the reason that one wasn't it is because we can see that's 1, 2, 3 bars.
Yeah.
It needs to be 4 or 2 or 8. It needs to be a multiple of 2, essentially. Yeah. Okay. Not a multiple of 2. Sorry. It needs to be a square of 2. Yeah. So yeah. I mean, yeah. Give it a go again. That was close, but not quite. Do you know what the issue there was? Like, do you know why that happened?
Oh, I just didn't count the right bars.
Okay. All right. Give it a go again. Maybe start counting it. 1, 2, 3, 4, and then it repeats. 1, 2, 3, 4. Nope. You looped it at 3 again.
I did it at 3
You need to do it at 4. All right, give it a go again. Wait for the next part. So that's 1, 2, 3, 4, and 1. Good. 2, and sync it up. Beat back. 3, 4. Listen to the snares. Cool. And now you can zoom out a bit. So you've linked that up perfectly. Now would be a good time to bring it in. Okay, so I see what the problem is. So this song does 64, or 32, call it, and then 16, and then it drops. Whereas this does perfectly 64 or 32. It's difficult because dubstep is half time, and so it's like 32 is the same as 64, depending on what genre you're doing. Don't worry about that. Yeah, that'll. No one gives a shit except for dubstep people. Yeah. All right, so that was really quite good. So I think you're ready for something that is significantly easier. Let me see if I've got any fucking dancey stuff on here. I don't think I've got gym hype. Yeah, we could fuck with that. Let's do BPM. Oh yeah. Okay, so this is going to be so much easier now that you've done that. Alright, I'm not going to give you any help. I want to just see what you can do with this, yeah?
Okay.
If you make any mistakes, I'll come in. But otherwise, it's bass house and... Yeah, Fuck it. It's
Yeah,
just
bass
fucking
house.
kicks and kicks and kicks.
Yep.
Alright, give it a go. Nice. Okay, back to the beginning. You missed the loop.
Yep.
Oh, you don't need to go back to the beginning with that one. You can though.
I'm going.
That's fine. Good practice. Alright, so I think it might be time for you to start counting out loud. Yeah?
Alright.
And then obviously you could do it internally later.
Mm-hmm.
But yeah. Alright, give it a go. Go ahead.
All right. 2, 3, 4.
Good.
1,
Good.
2, 3, 4.
Good.
2, 4.
Get ready to loop. You missed it. Go count again. 2, 3, 4. Perfect.
Oh, I didn't play.
Fucked
Yeah,
the cue
yeah,
up.
yeah.
Alright. Back again. That's fine. Carry on. 1, 2, 3. Oh, here. 1, 2, 3. Which means you've got to bring this one back because that's not in time. Get ready? 1, 2, 3, 4. 1. That would have been good, but it was the cue. That's fine. 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2. That actually works. 3, 4. No, it doesn't. You did 3.
I did 3.
Yep, you did 3. See? 1, 2, 3, and then it loops. So you've got to go back to the beginning, alright? Carry on. 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. Bam. Perfect. So, you can count it however the fuck you want, to be honest with you. You can do it quick or slow. If you do it in pause, and you didn't loop it at the end of the 4, keep counting. Go to 8, go to 16, yeah? But there we go. Now it's all synced up. It took a little bit of practice. Let's try it again. Yeah? But that was quite good. That was quite good. Alright. Whenever you're ready, bro. Nice. Alright, let's hear some counting.
1, 2,
Nice.
3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. Oh, I did do it again.
Correct?
Yeah.
Sorry, I saw that. I just thought that you might.
Nah, that's all
stop
good.
it.
I need to get used to it.
Wait for something to change on
Yeah.
this one so you know when to start. Now, go on. 2, 3, 4. Make sure you play. Perfect. And now you can uncue it. You can take it out of the loop. So if you press that, that's going to stop it.
Oh,
So you want to press
exit. Yeah,
Yeah.
not out.
Alright, give it a go again. That's alright, that's something that... also, actually, you know what? That's actually something fucking interesting, worth noting.
Okay.
So, the visual, unfortunately, just doesn't work on this fucking thing. But right now, it's looping what you just did.
Right.
And as a build-up, you could... And it's...
okay.
And that's because you pressed out, and you're choosing where the out is
Right.
and taking it off of quantize, and you're literally controlling it that way.
Oh, shit.
It's just a really cool concept,
cool.
but
Yeah.
I would say that's an advanced technique, so don't worry about that. All right, let me bring this back to the beginning, and go. Good. Make sure you press and play. Good. Good loop. Alright, that's good. I would like for you to please do it again, but this time get onto play as soon as possible. So you're going 1, 2, 3, 4, play. So you're not starting it with cue, you're starting it with play. Yeah? So say that's playing.
Yeah.
You're going. One, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. Done. Yeah. Okay. So you could do it at 4, or what's the other one? What's another one you could do it at instead of 8? Sorry, because I just did 4 and then 4, which is 8. You can do it at 4 as well. Yeah. You can do it at 2 even. 1, 2. Right. 1, 2. 1, 2. Shit, I counted that wrong. That's 4 again. But you can see how even though that doesn't have much structure, I can still phrase it perfectly because it's a short loop. The shorter the loop, the more easier it is to phrase. Unless you get to shit like that, then it's really difficult to come out of the loop perfectly in time. So that's why you don't want it. You don't want it 2, because that's too short.
Yeah.
4 to 8, I would say, is the sweet spot. If you do 16, that allows you to have a nice leisurely DJ set.
Yeah.
But if you're on a crowd, they're going to expect transitions much quicker. Yeah. So that's why it's good to get comfortable at 4 to 8. So if you're doing any set like on a radio or anything, unless you're doing a proper chill set and you're there with a fucking bong, and it doesn't matter if you do the next song right at the end of the song and it just nothing matters, then you could do 32 bar loops. That's fine. Most of the time in dubstep, you're going to be wanting to do it quite quick. Yeah. All right. So give it a go again. See if you could do a 4 bar loop this time. Yeah. For me, loops are the saving grace because it allows you perfect time to beat match at the same time. Yeah. Play. Good. So you can take your finger off now and get ready to loop it. Now, so you missed that, so we're going to wait for the next one. Now, good. And now it's perfect time to do beat matching. Now you can hear that is going perfectly on like quarter notes.
Yeah.
See if you can beat match with that. Good. I think that's it.
Yeah.
Maybe a little, yeah. Then we can check how close we are. We're a little out, but that's alright. Alright, so you didn't do it too short. See if you can get to there.
Yep.
Or there. If you can do 4 kicks in one, that's great as well. Obviously, dubstep, I mean, in my opinion, house is significantly easier to DJ with because it's just constantly. I mean, whereas dubstep's like.
Yeah, the syncopation. Really
there's no fucking rules. It's just that snare. That's all you've got.
Yeah.
Whereas this, you've got fucking everything. So, give it a go again. Yeah, see if you can shorten that down to 4 bars, then 8 bars, or 8 bars and 4 bars, or as short as you can, just not 1 kick or 2 kicks. Good. Perfect. Good. So remember, you don't need to beat match when you're about to loop it. Yeah? You don't need to. You can beat match it whilst it's looping.
Yeah.
Right? So I'm going to just play this at the same time. They shouldn't be in. And you can. And there you go. And you can beat match it.
And that's all going to be happening in the headphones. And that's,
Yeah, that's it. No one's going to fucking hear it. So yeah, it literally doesn't matter if you're assuming you're looping it in your headphones. Yeah, it literally does not matter. Yeah, absolutely. Really good stuff. Look, you shortened it down really quite well. I think that was about 16. I mean, with house, it's like whatever the fuck, right? I mean, I don't want to get too into it, fucking house, man. But give it a go. See if you can get shorter now. Yeah, fuck it. Alright. Good. And now beat match. Perfect, that sounds good to me. Great. Alright, now see if you can do it without looking. I don't have anything to cover it, but we'll just use that.
No worries.
Alright. So, we're going to bring this down, and we're going to make sure that's where it needs to be. Assuming on your headphones you've just got this playing. So now that is exactly where it needs to be, and now you've got to listen to this song, and then time it. Give it a go. Do you want me to show you what I mean first?
Yeah, go on.
Yeah? Okay, so, assuming this is playing in your headphones, you can hear. Okay, that is where we want it to be, so we're already set. Say it was here. I know that's not where I want it. I find the kick. That's now the beginning of the song, yeah? And then, I mean, that's whatever, right? So now this is playing, right? Now all I've got to do is Q, bring it in time, and then get ready to play. Play. And then out. That's it. And then I beat match. And that's it.
Okay.
That's it, yeah? I made it look at that. Fucking, I'm just amazing.
Yeah,
I even fucking stopped it at the perfect time. Alright. I made it look simple, obviously, but I've been DJing a long time. Yeah. So this is already exactly where it should be. So just to give you it, so step 1, this one's already going to be playing. Step 2, you play this when you're ready, and when the song's ready, and you press out after about 4 counts. Okay. Yeah? 4 kicks. 8 kicks if you're feeling fancy, yeah? But 8 kicks might be a bit risky depending on where this song is in its phrase. 4 bars, 4 kicks is always much safer, yeah? Alright, give it a go, press play whenever you're ready. Good. Good, do it quicker, good. Kick, play. Good, get ready to out it. Now, good, and now beat match. Go forward instead. Good. Wait for the... Now it's going to be much difficult, because obviously... But look, you are super close. Obviously this part is way too difficult, because there's no fucking drums. This song's not going to have drums all the way through, does it? It's got that, which might make it a little easier, to be honest with you. Should we give that a go? Alright, so our ears are used to that other song. Now, I want you to play this song and bring this song in. I'm going to allow you to have the screen for this just because it's completely new songs. But obviously, in real situations, you might not have a screen, yeah? Nice. Perfect, good. And now just beat match. That sounds good to me. Alright, how did that feel? Did that feel alright? Yeah? Do you reckon you're ready without the screen?
Yeah, I've got to give it a go.
Let me see if this works. I think that covers everything. Yeah. I mean, you could still see that, which might help with the phrasing, to be honest, but fuck it. Alright, give it a go. All night, man. All night, man. All night, man. Good. Perfect. Okay. Good. And now beat match. A little more. That's perfect. There it is. Really good. Really good. Really quite quick. Now I'm going to let you do it again, but this time I'm not going to act it out because I'm worried that helps you.
It definitely does.
Okay. All right. Give it a go. and I'm going to try not to groove.
Okay.
Give it a go. Good. Perfect. Good. Perfect. Good. That's it. That's it. That's it. That right there is it. Look at that. Look at that. It's like unraveling it. All right. Look. Look. I think your beat matching now is really fucking on point, to be honest. Look, we don't have a huge amount of time left. We've got about 5 minutes left. I think it might be fun if you wanted to practice chops just for fun. Do you know what chops are?
Stuff. Just sliding between the channels. Yeah.
Genuinely, yeah. That's it. That's all it is. Yeah. So, I don't think it drops there, does it? Nope. I would assume it drops there, to be honest. Could be there. Oh fuck! It's because it's got a little fucking. Oh, what a song! All right, but we'll do this just because it's much easier. Yeah. All right. So I'm going to loop both of them. Fuck me, this takes forever, doesn't it? All right, but all I want you to do. Whatever you want, right? Alright, go ahead, all yours. Nice. Nice. Really good. Alright, so there are some differences. This song is super fucking clean.
Yeah.
Right? Like, spaces. Whereas this one's a little messier.
Yeah.
More groovy. And so you could, with that in mind, go... Well, hang on, let me find it. Right, you could go... Boop. Boop. Right? Using those two elements.
Using equivalent responses.
That's exactly it, yeah, because you've got to use the fact that this is a very different song and combine them that way. If you do normal chops, it won't work with this sort of production. Woof! There it is! Yeah, you feel that! Woof! That's fire, bro. Okay, alright. So you don't want to do it on vocals as well. yeah. Again, that's little things that you'd learn over time anyway. But you found a sweet spot. I saw that. That was really good. That's good. And also, this one, like I said, is really clean production. That's why I turned the highs up a bit and the mids so that they don't sound too contrasting, yeah? And then let one of them play here. And then you can go back into it. You see what I mean? Yeah. All right, then. So you're killing it. You're killing it. Go on, keep going if you want. See what chops you can do. Also, if you want, you can try chopping with this. Yeah. So if you have that, give that a go. If you have it in the middle, both play. So you don't want it in the middle. Good. I like doing both. It depends on the songs. Yeah. But getting practice with both is good. Good. Nice. Very nice. Woof. Yeah, they give different feels.
Yeah,
Crossfader versus the sliders. Yeah. Do you know what the problem is? Yeah, there it is. Cool. Okay, so let me teach you something that it's okay to forget, because I'll teach you it again later. So sometimes you might find that you're over here and both aren't playing. You've got controls here. So on different decks, they might be here, they might be there, but they'll always be around this crossfader. Yeah. So if it's through, that means it doesn't matter where this is. Both are going to be playing. Okay. Yeah. So this just makes this completely fucking useless. Yeah. So if that's happening, you need to be aware that that's on through, and so you have to do it this or change this. Yeah. And then within, you've got two different settings. Yeah. The one in the middle with that picture literally just means that as you go from one to the other, it gets quieter.
Okay.
So that song's gone quieter until it's 0, and now this one's going to go quieter until it's 0. Whereas if you're doing cuts and shit, you want to use that, and that's the same thing when you go which unfortunately I can't do. I never learned it because I didn't think it was yet necessary.
It's quite a high skill floor, isn't it?
It might be, yeah. I can tell you. I remember trying to do it a little bit, then I was like, why though? No one's going to appreciate it.
Yeah,
no one gives a shit, and for my purposes,
it's not necessary.
You know what I mean? If someone stops in the middle of a dubstep track and starts doing that, sure, people might find it cool, but at the same time, I'm fairly certain most people don't give a shit.
Yeah.
They're here for the dubstep, you know what I mean? Alright, do you wanna alright. I think you've done a decent job here, bro.
Oh, yeah.
Like I think the chops were good.
Good teacher.
I think the chops were really good. And I think starting on the house songs is a lot easier than dubstep as well. Yeah, fucking dubstep is brilliant, but not as easy.